morning and welcome to another edition of Fitness Friday. I'm here with Rick at the Athletic Club, who's going to talk about some of the holiday meals. So Rick, I know during the holiday season, many people eat a lot more. Thanksgiving just was last week, and then coming up is Christmas. There's a lot of traditional meals coming up. Can you give us some tips about that?
Yeah, unfortunately, during the holiday times, people gain a couple extra pounds, and unfortunately, along with that, that weight tends to stay with us throughout the year, and very few of us can kind of pull it back off. So we like to rejoice and have a good time during the holidays, but that doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time and kind of be a Grinch over Christmas. So what I ask is, like, have people be a little bit flexible during this time frame, but don't completely give up all of their good habits. And one of the first things that we kind of talk about is staying consistent with your exercise plan, aiming for roughly, at least 30 to 45 minutes most days of the week, meaning 4 to 5. Be a little flexible with that. So we're, busy rushing around with Christmas shopping and holiday parties. So if you can't make it at your regular time, or you can't always get up to the gym, just kind of find what works in your schedule. And I tell people, just schedule it. Write it down in your calendar. If you set a date with yourself, keep it. You wouldn't cancel on someone else, so don't cancel on yourself.
Planning your schedule, that is a great idea.
Yes. Number 2 is it's a holiday season, right? About 6 weeks long. So don't make it a holiday binge fest. It's not a free range for you to go from Thanksgiving till the day after New Year's and just eat and eat and eat. Break it down into smaller events. So if you have 3 or 4 parties to go through throughout the season, it is easier to manage your eating around those and eat healthy the rest of the time. Number 3 is to take charge of your day. So on those days that you have those holiday parties or office parties, plan accordingly. Like, maybe get your exercise in before, eat really healthy, drink plenty of water leading up to those parties, and then when you get there, plan accordingly. Don't just kind of pile everything on your plate. Be choosy about the treats that you choose. So something that I have always enjoyed is when my wife takes the time to bake a special, like Christmas cookie or something. I will enjoy some of those, but I will just kind of keep clear of all the stuff that I can get the rest of the time of the year, like the store-bought cookies and cakes and candies, things like that. So choose your treats wisely, like something that really is kind of worth it. And then lastly is just make the season about something other than food. Make it about family, friends, catching up, rejoicing, taking some time to invest emotionally in the people that mean the most to you is a fulfilling feeling, and oftentimes that will take the focus off of food, and you won't be so centered around what am I going to eat, or do I have to steer clear of treats.
That's true, and keep your mind a little bit off just binge eating all the time or something like that.
Yep.
Also, working off those calories before you take them in.
Before you take them in.
It's a great tip. And I know New Year's is right around the corner, so I know a lot of people start off the new year with a resolution to lose all those holiday pounds, correct?
Yep. And so if you think ahead, right, if you start now, maybe you can make a new or a different New Year's resolution. If you keep the weight off, and come January 1st, you're like, you know what? I don't have to make that same resolution year after year after year. I can do something different this year.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Rick, for
Thank you so much, Ashley.
telling us today, giving us some tips about the holiday eating and stuff. And hopefully people can make their way out to the gym and prepare for these holiday meals ahead of time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.